In January 1765, Commodore Byron, accompanied by the crewmen of HMS Dolphin and HMS Tamar, went ashore on what is known as Saunders Island, raised the Union Jack and took possession of the islands. A quarter of a millennium later, and that day is still very much being celebrated here on the island, to mark the 250-year milestone of the day Commodore Byron claimed the Falklands for the Crown of Great Britain, a day that will be remembered for years to come. As part of the celebrations, a trip to Saunders Island was organised, where Left Tenant Commander Hayashi and FIDF recruit member Teslin Barkman raised the British flag, as it would have been in 1765 on Port Egmont, the very same spot that Commodore Byron had raised it over 250 years ago.
It really is very moving. This is the first time I've been to Saunders, and I've never seen the first settlement site before. And obviously my family, a lot have come from East Falkland, like Darwin and Goose Green area. But you feel this kind of affinity to the Falklands, and it's very moving when you hear people talking about it in an abstract way. And then you think, I'm part of that history, and 250 years on, this is what we are. It's really, really great.
More than 6 generations of British Falkland Islanders turned up in force to share in the birthday celebrations.
Oh, it's great to have the people come here and to celebrate it. You know, everything usually happens in Stanley, but I think it's amazing to get this many people here to such a remote place in the world.
The day was not only a celebration of the island's British sovereignty, but a chance to unite and commend the Falklands for its steadfast fortitude, loyalty and courage as a nation. The day attracted many visitors, from the commander of the British forces to local historian John Smith.
For me personally, it makes me feel rather old, because I was here on the 200th anniversary. Now, I can't be that old, but apparently I am. But no, it's wonderful to think, after all this happened, so many big changes, we've still retained a good foothold here. We've still got our name now in world history. And I think without doubt, all our visitors go away as ambassadors for the Falklands. There's something which you can't identify about the place, but they all say, well, it's a jolly good place, we'll come back. And thus we're on the world map. And we're able now to come to Saunders and see almost the untouched Falklands, as you've seen. It's a tremendously informal place. What you see is what you get. No frills, and that, I think, attracts a great many people.
And attract a great many visitors it did. As to culminate the day's events, the Governor himself took part in the groundbreaking ceremony in preparation of a time capsule's arrival, followed by some closing words of patriotism.
When, not so far away, people say we have no history here, it is a reminder this country has a lot of history, and today's event and being here in the settlement is a reminder that it is a history of centuries and generations. So I'm delighted that we're able to have this ceremony today, that so many people have been able to come to join it, and that we are blessed with such beautiful weather. So everybody, thank you very much indeed.
This was a birthday celebration of true devotion and national loyalty to the islands, and one that will be remembered in years to follow. Yay!